AD assassins, I suppose, of Ambassador and Zed, if you count the Ambassador as that. Very high single target burst from Weibo. But will they have enough? I know you ought to walk in with something like the Braum into the Swain E. You can start E quite easily, but let's not throw ourselves into death here. Breathe coming round. Xiaohu on the side. Does he start with a Q or the W? Draw walking forward, trying to proc that Braum passive. Getting it onto Xiaohu, who has to flash. Early flash for that. How much damage can they do here? They get the first blood. Xiaohu goes down, killed by Shun on his Kindred. One of his best champions of all time. Good damage back, Tien. Another Razor Shuriken into the back, but the damage... Oh, they could go for a big play here. If they can get the Braum passive down, that is very, very scary. Now, Chris does have both summoners. Will he be able to survive even with both? The magical journey not taken. Missed his boarding time for that flight. And 2 kills now after Shun, even though no marks have been claimed. Ooh. Barrier popped by Light, although the shots went elsewhere, actually. Braum passive up here again, and Shun's just walking up again. Braum passive. Once more, there's a Swain W and pays. Flashes forwards, a culling to finish off the trade. Turret shot will not be enough to threaten Shun. Scout, Slayer, Triforce, and then a Merc Treads as well. Hope that you get the feats of strength and get the empowered Merc Treads. Control. As fast as this Zed has been at clearing, hasn't really provided that much value. Scout, now he could be in a bit of trouble here. Has a little bit of HP. He's walked up too far, though. Flashes, and it won't matter. Bad flash from Scout. Doesn't bother popping the ultimate. The ultimate might have helped with a bit of regen, but no, not here. Good flash from Xiaohu. First kill goes towards Tien. Dragon taken by JDG. Easy take for them. Here's a mark on the 3 grubs on Scout. Makes it much easier for him to get value out of this. Xiaoshu, okay. Lissandra Zed. It is a scary combo. And it will be a quick kill for Tien. And Bard, actually, from Ambassador. Scout doesn't have flash just yet. He takes down a play. He's going to die for this one, you have to feel. Does he pop the ultimate? Yes, he does. I don't think it's going to make much of a difference, though. He's healing a fair amount. Credit to him. He can run pretty well. The Rilo is really helping, actually, forcing the flash from Breathe. Scout will die, but forces the extra summoner out. JDG, do they have an answer anywhere else on the map? Hayes is waiting to see if Weibo. If they don't cleanly catch the Kindred, Kindred can do a lot of work. Dragon started. Shun has his smite up, had the second stack of that available. Low HP will be taken by Weibo. First one for them taken in this game. 1-1, we have a Hextech Rift. So, 4th mark traded for Dragon, basically. Situation too with their super team they've built. Trade of side lanes. JDG have the 3 grubs. That makes it much easier for them. A mark onto the Krugs. That'll be mark 5 for Shun. Extra attack speed on the Q. Percent HP damage on the W. And execute on the E. Turret on the other side from Breathe. Slower to kill it. Wants to make more of his wave die to the tower. Using the Protobell to get out there. Not sure if his E was on cooldown. I'm pretty sure it was available. A little bit of hope. Lissandra with the Protobell gives them some extra range on targets. E just missing from Scout there. We were saying even in Champion Select how important that Swain E can be for random pick potential. Triforce completed for Shun. I really want to see him to go towards a... Oh, hang on. That's a good W there with the Rylos on it too. Forcing a flash from Chris. The Shadow from Tien, not too bad from him in terms of damage coming through. This should open up the mid lane turret, though. Xiaohu, I don't think he goes for an engage here. No, he doesn't. There's a mark put onto Tien as he ults forwards and tries to get something back. Can he escape, though? I'm not so sure. Has no flash. He'll survive with the redemption. Not nearly as much to be said about Crisp, who's gone down. JDG playing around there. Swain Kindred. On the other side, the Lissandra Zed. 2 very different mid-jungle TV2s as Sam's come in to spot the game. Has gone to a game 4. Yeah, on the whole, though, JDG getting the better of the early game. 5 marks for Shun. He's doing quite well in that regard. Gone towards the Triforce second one for once instead of something like that. Stepping towards it, Bardot used to check. Makes Shun go invulnerable. Oh, Brando. Not Brando. Braumel use not so much avail. I don't know if this Atcon's going down quite quickly enough. Perhaps it is. Tien could potentially shadow in for a smite. It's going into 3k. 2k coming down. And the smite goes the way of the Kindred. Here comes the Swain and things get messy. Lucian is dead already. Says a numbers advantage, but the Swain in the Kindred ult is causing issues. Xiaoshu trying to chase forwards. The Jin is alive. How much can Scout do? He is trying to keep himself alive. The Rylai's burning the Swain is just so hard to deal with, so hard to escape. Scout flashing forwards, and that is the danger of the Lissandra into this matchup. You can't always close them down. Scout counter-picking, and with an 8. If you have to close the distance and Scout gets onto you, yeah, you're dead. Dragon now taken by JDG. 2-level advantage in the jungle. I suppose it's level, really, but as it stands right now, those the Petals doing so much work. Almost a full level for JDG across the board, besides top lane, mid lane in a turret taken, bot lane in a turret falling soon as well. Baron hasn't spawned yet, so that's why they don't have that to push in with. This could be the end of playoffs for Weibo. Wouldn't be the end of year. If they lose this series, they will go into 6th in regionals. They will start from the lowest rung on the region place for the Kindred and use the Kindred ultimate to do nasty things. Scout, much better series than the last ones he's had in playoffs. He's had some... Hang on a second. Brown Besso. I don't know if they know. Everyone else is coming up there. They're going onto the Swain. Now Shun is in range. Disengage coming through from Weibo. Tien, does he have to hop to his shadow? The E coming forward. Jesus, damage coming from Shun. Did not that damage coming back from Light, though. Weibo, do they think they can get something better after this point? There's a catch onto Scout in the front line. He doesn't have ult now. And Shun is out of the picture. Where is the Kindred ultimate? Shun dies! Shun dies! Shun has flashed and ulted. Big mistake. Pays having to carry the fight. Can he get it? No. Weibo threading the needle and punishing Shun's massive misplay. Does not flash. Hops forward and dies instead. Oh, Shun. What a mistake to make on your iconic champion. Oh, man. What a misplay. Ends up being... Zed's not going to be here in time, I don't think. Bardol will buy some time, though. What is going to be the plan? Breathe over the wall. Does it go down to low HP? Where is the smite? Where is it coming in? Zed steals it! Zed steals it! The smite lands true from Tien. It's a mess afterwards. The fight going the way of JDG, though. 2 dead from JDG, but their damage is alive. 2 alive from Weibo. Can they escape? Lights. Can he get all the way? Shun trying to hop forwards. Help. Skip. Can he get over the wall? A Weibo Baron steal. Shun jumping forwards potentially again. Good Bard steal there too. Not bad damage from Light, but can they save the game? The inhibitor might fall here. I think JDG might try and end the game with these 3. Scout has ultimate. Jinnel being loaded up here. Does Scout have a W to throw it onto him? Scout can... Oh, that's a problem. The clan's coming through. Hopping forwards. Decent damage onto Pays and onto Shin. Using the ultimate to keep the minions alive. They can keep one Nexus turret in. There's a see a teleport coming through as well. JDG wants the end of this series. Light. Is he bright enough? No. Scout puts the Zhonya's on. The Nexus will fall. And despite the heroics, Weibo will lose 3-1. JDG win.